everyone, this is Yoshi again, and now I'm standing in front of our mobile library truck, Haruno, with Tomek, our director, inspecting us, watching over us. And now we have Geo taking my video, my colleague. Today I want to talk about branding. Um, it's very important, obviously, and it's a very important factor in the fundraising, because without branding I don't know how to fundraise, because branding is all about differentiating you and other organization, and you have to have some kind of branding to convince others that this is, they should invest in you, like us. And the first point I want to talk about is know yourself. As a director of the organization, there may be some weakness and strength that you have. In my case, I am a Japanese person. I am a woman in 30s and I am a totally blind person. I am quite good at languages. I eat a lot. I love eating. I love reading. I have a lot of experiences with international organizations. So those are the things that defines me. But then I have to focus on what is it that catches attention of others. So for example, maybe being a Japanese, yes, this is one thing. Being a woman, yes, and also being a blind is very important. Important in terms of branding, because as a business person, not like NGO leader, I think we have to sell ourselves. We have to use whatever we have in our hand to sell our products or ideas or passion. Excuse our dogs over there. And so that's why there are some things that looks like a weakness, for example in my case my blindness, for example, but can be used as a strength. Please don't take me wrong, I don't take advantage of my blindness as such. If you have anything that may catch attention of other people, why don't you use it? Why not? The second point I want to talk about is how to differentiate your organization or your idea from others. There are a lot of orphanage in this world. There are a lot of mobile libraries like this in this world. There are a lot of women empowerment organizations all over the world. But then why is it that your organization, my organization, is more important and more worthy to put your money in? Sometimes it can be personal connection, but when we go beyond that, beyond friends and acquaintances circle, we have to make it very clear that what is it that is very unique to our organization. For example, our case, we do focus on individuals. We don't just go to villages, but we go to individual houses, like different houses of people with disabilities or elderly people, women who just had a baby there. So we just go to the people's houses and get connected to them, so deliver the books to them. This is a very rather unique, I would say, point in compared to other organizations. The third point I want to talk about is to get a mascot. It's like okay, in the first year this is quite difficult. I didn't have it until just last year, which is my 6th year, I guess. You have to have some kind of representative of your organization. Maybe you can say in a way that in the first 5 or 6 years it was me. If you like it or not, I was kind of a representative of my organization, because many people knew my face and knew my look, and they trusted the things that we do and I do. So that's how they gave us some money. But then now we have this beautiful mobile library truck, Haruno, and I'm very happy because this can represent our organization and our work. When they see the photo of Haruno, or when they see something like this kind of blue, for example, they may think about us. It may be very different thing, can be food, can be music, can be anything. But I think this is like the last point that you have to work towards. But don't worry, in the first stage, this is not very easy to come, and it's not very necessary in the beginning, but this is something that we can work towards. So those are the three things that I feel is very important in terms of branding for successful fundraising. And I hope that you find it somehow useful or helpful for your own project. Okay, till we meet next time. See you. Bye. สวัสดีค่ะ